The history of emojis, from simple symbols to a global language, emojis have become an integral part of digital communication, allowing people to express emotions, ideas, and even entire conversations with just a few colorful symbols. These small pictograms have evolved from humble beginnings into a global language used by billions of people daily. The history of emojis is a fascinating journey that reflects the rapid growth of digital culture and human interaction. Early beginnings. The birth of emoticons. Before emojis, there were emoticons, text-based symbols used to convey emotions or clarify the tone in written communication. The earliest known use of emoticons dates back to 1982 when Scott Fahlman, a computer scientist at Carnegie Mellon University, suggested using the colon, dash, and parenthesis to create a smiley face, and a frowny face, sad face, to indicate jokes or serious statements in online discussions. This marked the first step toward a visual shorthand that would soon become a cornerstone of digital communication. The birth of emojis in Japan. The modern emoji, as we know it today, was born in Japan in the late 1990s. In 1999, Shigetaka Kurita, a designer at NTT Docomo, a Japanese telecommunications company, created the first set of 176 emojis. Kurita was tasked with developing a simple way for users of NTT Docomo's mobile internet service, iMode, to communicate emotions and information more efficiently. The word emoji itself comes from the Japanese words hui, meaning picture, and moji, wenshu, meaning character. Kurita drew inspiration from several sources, including Japanese manga, weather symbols, and street signs, to create small, pixelated icons representing emotions, objects, and concepts. The original emoji set included symbols such as smiley faces, hearts, weather icons, and simple objects like a telephone and a television. These early emojis were only 12 by 12 pixels, making them extremely simple in design compared to the detailed emojis we use today. Emojis go global for several years. Emojis remained a Japanese phenomenon, used primarily by mobile phone users in Japan. However, as smartphones gained popularity worldwide, particularly after the introduction of the iPhone in 2007, emojis began to spread beyond Japan. In 2010, Unicode Consortium, the organization responsible for standardizing text across different platforms, recognized emojis and added them to the Unicode Standard. This move allowed emojis to be used on different devices and operating systems while maintaining consistency in appearance. By incorporating emojis into Unicode, they became globally accessible and their popularity skyrocketed. As emojis became more widespread, they began to influence not just how people communicated, but also popular culture. In 2015, the Oxford English Dictionary declared the face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy, as its word of the year, marking the first time a pictogram had been given such an honor. This decision reflected how deeply emojis had embedded themselves in everyday communication. Emojis have also found their way into art, marketing, and even cinema. In 2017, the Emoji Movie was released, demonstrating the extent of emojis' impact on global culture, though the film itself received mixed reviews. Brands and advertisers began using emojis in campaigns to connect with younger, tech-savvy audiences, while artists explored emojis as a new form of visual expression. As emojis became a global phenomenon, the need for more diverse and inclusive symbols became apparent. Early emojis were limited in terms of representing different races, genders, and cultures. In response to this, platforms began introducing more diverse emojis. In 2015, Unicode introduced skin tone modifiers, allowing users to change the skin color of certain human emojis to reflect racial diversity. Over time, the emoji library expanded to include more inclusive symbols, such as gender-neutral emojis, different family configurations, and representations of different professions for both men and women. Emojis that represent cultural symbols, foods, and traditions from around the world have also been added, making the emoji language more inclusive and reflective of the global population. Today, there are over 3,600 emojis available, covering a wide range of emotions, objects, activities, animals, and more. Emojis have become an essential part of digital communication on platforms like WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where users can convey complex ideas and emotions with just a single symbol. The future of emojis continues to evolve, with new symbols being added regularly to reflect cultural changes and technological advancements. Emojis have also inspired new forms of communication, such as Emojipedia, a site dedicated to cataloging and explaining each emoji, and various forms of emoji-based storytelling. As communication becomes increasingly visual and digital, emojis are likely to play an even bigger role in how we express ourselves online. With the rise of augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, the next step may involve 3D or animated emojis that bring even more nuance to digital conversations. From their humble beginnings as text-based emoticons to their current status as a global language, emojis have transformed the way people communicate. Their simplicity, versatility, and ability to convey emotion have made them indispensable in the digital age. As emojis continue to evolve and adapt to cultural and technological shifts, their role in shaping how we express ourselves will undoubtedly grow.